Let's go back, unite, bring Tease to the realm, upgrade the treasure. I know it probably needs all the upgrades that I could ever surmount. Okay, yeah, now it's the point where it needs to. Alright. Let's try this now. And to see what we can plumbing do with this. My vision feels staticky. I've been only streaming for 2 hours. I still gotta do this like another 2 just to kind of meet my quota. That makes sense for streaming. Maybe I could do some trophy races, maybe breakout. I don't know. But still gonna try, hopefully with all the extra skills that I have, along with, you know, upgrading, you know, I keep wanting to say Umbral Pact Cookie. What the fuck is wrong with me? They're not even in here. I mean to say Nimbus Cake. Since now we upgraded you, it'll now be all okay. I'm praying. At least I'm hoping it should give me enough missions, because I think I only needed 12 more missions. And primarily the missions revolve around getting points with Nimbus Cake. So I have to gather up all these points, and hopefully maybe this one run will be enough to actually complete everything I need to. Hopefully I even got all these destroyed in the giant mode. That's cool. Okay, they're gonna hit me with rocks. I'm just gonna gather those up because I didn't think I was gonna make the jump. Yep. 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 And that was very worrisome. Okay, here we go. Leap up. And what happened while I was maxing out my Venom Dough? I beat a cookie trial. Also, I won the lottery, but you missed it. But yeah, that'll happen at a later point. Oh, that was so close. Okay. Please jump. Jump 5. I literally need, what is it, 7 more missions? I think it was 7 more. I know it was 12 minus 5 at 7. Bam. Quick maths. I missed that, Sean. What the hell happened to Big Shack? I actually am curious to know. But, okay. It's 5 more. Oh, I'll take these. I destroy the rocks that are just onslaughting the ground, please? Oh, thank you. Nice. Alright. I need 4 more. Just 4 more missions, and then I'll actually have, like, a grand old time. For all I know, I think the last missions have to do with, like, Nimbus Cake Cookie's points, or it has to do with just total missions, which I think is kind of ridiculous, but I can still make it work. 3 more missions. It's 3 more, and that's that. And we're all calm. At least we're getting a lot of points here. That's... I missed all those. Well, actually, it doesn't matter, because I can just destroy all these, too. Okay, bam. I need a bunch more gold coins. I literally need 2 more missions. 2 plumbing more missions. But I see no more gold coins. Okay, there's some right there. Please. I'm... What? Okay. That made me upset. Made me angry. I don't think I was going to actually able to complete in that run, but, like, you never know. What were even the last 2 missions? 30... No, maybe I could have. Maybe I could have. And it could have been that close. But, you know what? Just this one quick run should just finish it. I please hope. And then I could just end off the story. We ain't got to do anything else. And then we'll all be okay. And how about this? Maybe after this, after I actually complete the story, we can do a little bit of the geode opening. Because that would be pretty fun, right? Because that technically that counts as a form of gambling. I realize, I think I could stack 2 of these onto each other. Yeah, okay, I can't stack 2 onto each other, it just maxes out at 2. And I just realized, I just maxed it, and we're done. We win the thing. Alright. Oh, finally, it's fucking accomplished. Oh, I need to stretch my limbs out. Who's riding the motorcycle outside? Oh, my goodness. Alright, here's that. Bowl Tavern's now completed. I don't think that... I'm gonna be honest. I don't think those bamboo bars are gonna hold that beast in place. I have a high likelihood of thinking that it's not gonna hold in place. But we are finished with the story now. This is the very last cutscene before we can move on to whatever the plug we do. Let's go. To defile and trample the sacred ground, your transgressions will not be forgiven.
Oh, Zubra, Christ, leave nothing standing. The great obscure Amra commanded. Mistakes, unacceptable. It hurts.
The pain.
Mistakes are pain.
What a pitiful soul, lost and wandering. Your sins run deep and their price must be paid.
but may you find peace and enlightenment at the end of it all.
Azubra! Azubra! The Dark One, the Master. Everything must be offered to the great obscure Umbra.
To hunger the power beyond what one can bear is to invite an end most disastrous. Let me grant you that lesson firsthand. Supra, will you disgrace and dishonor the Great One with this horrendous display? Give the entirety of your broth if you must, but Halite Gauntlet Cookie must be eliminated. The Dragon Orb belongs to our master. All shall be severed. Hollow desires, the craving corrupt, power, all of it! Halite Gauntlet Cookie. What extraordinary power! Huh. And she says I haven't changed. That's quite the spectacular display. No! At the very least, we must recover the orb at least. Everyone retrieve the Dragon Orb! Not so fast, Bamboo Torrent Slash! You truly are remarkable! Son of
Wolfsbane Cookie, everyone fall back! We must retreat!
You're not going anywhere. You will face the consequences for what has been done here. Don't even think about running again.
If punishment is to come, then that comes from the great obscure Umbra's hand and no one else's. Did you really think I would let the likes of you have that satisfaction?
What Peach Cookie?
The only one worthy of ending my existence is the Great One. Wolfsbane Cookie, you better make a run for it while you still can.
What are you planning? Don't tell me you're going to...
I'm going to release every last drop of poison and venom stored in my doll at once. It'll be fun to see who makes it out alive.
Your dough could be left an empty shell. You may not even survive this. Oh, this is it. Oh, beautiful. You beautiful, breathtaking cookie. I will burn everything I have ever just to build and witness such devotion one more time. The stench of malice is overwhelming. Everyone hold your breath.
White Peach Cookie.
Peach Cookie, do not breathe. We'll meet White Peach Cookie again somewhere else down the line. For now, fall back. You feeling well, Nimbus Cake Cookie? I have disgraced myself. Consumed by the orb's whispers, unable to think clearly. Such is life. Losing one's way is in the cookie's nature. If we were never lost, how would we ever know if our path is the right one or the wrong one? Once again, I'm deeply grateful for the lesson. In any case, if you do not mind me asking, what is the next course of action? For now, Bamboo Blade Cookie is working alongside the monks to reinforce the formation protecting the Dragon Orb. The Dragon Orb's malice runs deep. Once we've settled this energy somewhere, Bamboo Blade Cookie and I intend to transport it to the Dragonbind Shrine for a temporary containment. The enemy grows stronger, bolder by the day. They will no longer make an effort. They will no longer make an effort to conceal their hunger for the Dragon Orbs. We cannot afford to stay up coiled and waiting. The fractured alliance must be reunited. Rallied and safer means of transporting the orbs must be found. The artisans who constructed the Halite Monastery and the Dragonbind Shrine itself hail from the T-Clan. I intend to seek answers there. Plum Cookie, Peach Cookie, and Zalagbao Cookie. They have decided to travel to the T-Clan, together with Longjing Tea Cookie. Will you be joining? Do I even deserve to? You do. You contribute to the mess. You should not be the one to help clean it up. Planning to slink away and hide. The next head of the Skyrim clan ought to see things through to the end, wouldn't you agree? I understand now. Even without a title to hide behind, even without the influence of the reputation, I must see to this, to the very end. If you allow me to join, it would be an honor. I already said you could. Don't make me say it twice. By the way, the Super going flying. Flying seems to have left another hole in the mountain. So it has. The particular megalith has no holes in it at all. Once. One by one, they added up. 3 now. The first one, my master made it before setting out to vanquish the Ebony Dragon. Marked to resolve. Second, I made it. When I spiraled out of control and injured my master. And so it has been my symbol of atonement. Now having made the third hole myself, I feel as though I finally understood what my master was teaching me. Wait, there's something carved into the back of the stone here. No regrets. It says no regrets. This is my master's hand. No regrets. No regrets. A great deal of time has passed since I placed you in that armory. If only there was more power. Only in my own training. It made me stronger. More powerful. None of this would have happened. I tried to teach you what it means to protect something.
And yet I lack the wisdom to teach you. In that final battle, neither of us could control ourselves. It was not your fault alone, my friend. I was arrogant enough to believe I could keep you in check. You're probably in that armory right now, afraid of spiraling out of control again. And I'm afraid I'll fail to contain you once more. Only there was more power within my own dough. I can't open that door just yet. Here's nothing to be ashamed of. We have both come to understand our own shortcomings. All that's left for us to do is begin anew. From the very start. But first, for a little while, I'll travel back to the realm and look onto the cookies I must tend to. When I return, I will open this door and we will talk. Perhaps there was nothing my master regretted at all. Not meeting me, not leaving this place. If there were no regrets, then that is enough for me to know that I, too, will walk this path without looking back. For I, too, will no longer look back. Good. Everyone's waiting outside. Let's go. What took you so long? Nimbus Cake Cookie, we've been waiting for ages! Ha! Bamboo Blade Cookie looks like he's been itching to get moving for a while now. Like, Gauntlet Cookie, get over here.
Fast in combat, but always slow to move. It's like a rock. Hurry up, this dragon orb's not going to seal itself in the Dragonbite Shrine. More likely that you're itching to get outside of the monastery to get some juice. We shall be heading to the T-Clan first. I will lead the way. That said, Xianglan Bao Cookie put me down. You went and used your ultimate technique, and now you're a few crumbs away from falling apart. You didn't even come back to your senses until long after the Umbral Pack fled, so stop being so stubborn and let me carry you. I'll have you know I have more than enough energy left to deal with you at least. Stop making a scene and move out. Baby Blade Cookie and I will stop by the shrine and catch up. Okay, we'll go on ahead. We'll see you two later. Right then. It's a long road to the T-Clan. Quite the merry band we managed to muster. These kids, honestly. Alright, we're off. Nothing much larger has begun to stir in the realm. And the fighting is only getting worse from what I hear. I'm ready for it. Let's go. Failed, you say? Failed. Failed again. According to the scout, it was a decisive defeat. That's for the member. According to the scout, it was a decisive defeat. The super has been destroyed. White Peach Cookie is being carried back unconscious, and Wolfsbane Cookie's expected to arrive shortly. Game just freeze. Hello. There we go. Relay. Did you say anything? Yeah. No. Okay, we're good. Relay this to all my loyal, competent indie initiates. Stop Wolfsbane Cookie from reaching me with everything you have. If Wolfsbane Cookie can fight his way through and climb the steps of this hall to reach even my shadow, then and only then will he have earned the right to survive. Understood, Master. Your will shall be done. An endless thorn in my side. These spirit weapons? I will not fall so easily. I swear it on the path I've walked, the power bestowed upon me will not be squandered. This dough, this frail shell is struggling to contain its power. The dragon orbs. I need them. Their power, no matter what it takes. Perhaps I've been far too lenient until now. But no matter how much the spirit weapons parade around his heroes, they are merely weapons, tools of war, and in the end, yes, with this method, even they will not escape defeat. Took long enough to actually get the story done, but it's finally finished. There's no extra bonus missions that we have to do, other than getting like S rank. The only other thing that's available is that better hard mode is now available, and that means we can max out all these things, which actually does help if we want to get rid of all these like tavern folk. But oh, finally the story lore is good. I mean, it would have been cool considering it's a spirit weapon, because like remember when I think it was Bamboo Blade Cookie, when that story like ended. It was it? No. I think that was after the story with was it? Oh shoot, what was it? Was it the story with Shatang Cookie? You know, the zombie-looking fellas? Or was it just when Bamboo Blade released with White Peach? Because at the end of either story, I think it was the one with the Shitang. I'm pretty sure there was like, what the pleb was it? There was literally a map that led straight to where Halite Gauntlet would be in the monastery. I'm kind of upset that like there wasn't something like that at the end of this, which I know we already know we're going over to the T-Clan, so maybe is that where another spirit weapon's going to be, or is that where we're going to get next hint to see the next spirit weapon? I don't know. I see Obscure Umbra Cookie happy. I'm happy, of course. Anyway, me when that we don't mention his name. Anyway, my favorite legendary from OvenBreak. Interesting. Alright, so now that that's done, how about this? For the fun of it, there's some... Actually, how much do I have in the Geode Smash? 8,000? Interesting, interesting. How much would... Okay, how much does defeating these plebs give me? Because I forgot. Was it 100? Oh, actually... Wait, this could actually make sense. Okay, let me just make sure. I'm going to change my order because I'm maxed out the tavern here. I can get this, and get this. So basically, we're all cooked up, but we could also get a bonus. I guess I'll get more pink bear jelly points. Oh, we got everything on the plate here. That's all pink. Oh, yes. So this should be more than enough to actually, like, you know, take down this little feller. We're going to take some time taking down all these little squadrons because they definitely don't deserve it. Anyway, 81 pulls basically. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grind up a few of these just to gather them up. Do one sneaky little money thing, and then we'll get a few more pulls, so we should be able to pull up to like maybe 10,000? Maybe. All I know is I need bear jellies, I guess. I guess that's the point of the mission, right? I just need bear jellies? Okay, yeah, it's oh no, it's yellow bear jellies. Curses. Dang. Was there something I could have gotten that could have gotten me more yellow bear jellies? I don't know. But all I know is I know I'm going to have to run a little bit of time in the trial, which should still be fine. But, well, there we go. Okay, hit. Laws hope he hates him that much. I'm not sure if you're talking about he, but... well, listen, in the pleb lore, they're savage, of course. Like, they're evil. What do you expect? Which, by the way, fun fact, yesterday I was actually planning to record a lot, but I actually spent a good amount of the day actually not only working on that really fun short that I thought was absolutely adorable, which if you haven't seen it yet, please peep it out. It's actually super... spread that on all of, like, the wholesome subreddits or something like that. But, like, not only was I working on that short, but I was actually doing a quick overhaul of, you know, the lore between, you know... Well, not lore, but, like... an overhaul in the you know, I have a comic studio page myself called HyperHimes Dump Comic Studio, where I just dump a bunch of random sprites. I basically reformatted that place where it looks a little bit better. It now has there's a ton of more new pleb sprites that were added there, which looks absolutely insane. I think you would love to get a kick out of them. Which I know it says we're about to run out of energy, but guess what? Panda brought us back. Perfect. But, like, not only that, we added Roomba, you know, Roomba pleb sprites, and there's more sprites of plebs I intend on adding, which you cannot wait for that. But, yeah, and also, I added the sprites of Psycho Pleb. Now, you may be wondering who the pleb is Psycho Pleb. That is to be discovered later, because there is good pleb paranoia lore I have writing, which, by the way, the series that regards the plebs, I call it Pleb Paranoia. So that's the series if anyone wants to know what it's called.
I want to give a huge shout out to all of the plebs who are becoming members on the HyperHimes channel, being Casual Gaming, Luli Games, Jojo Sands, Eduardo Pimentel, Wavy Plays Games, Zagai Kotsu, Luca, Dings, Umi, Pibby IRL and Electronics, Chaos Jebel, Truth the CJ Official, Anti-Prank Official, Funcat, Pebbles, Sweet Ribbon VT, Dark Flare, and Mocha CRK. Genuinely, I can't thank you all enough for all the love and support, and let's keep on growing together.